some slash comes on.
Good morning. I'm Susan Atkinson, Director of the Middle School. Our ceremony will begin momentarily. I welcome to the stage Dan Frank, Head of School, Katie Parsley, Middle School Dean of Student Support, and Ann Robbins, Middle School Academic Dean and Dean of Students. At this time, please silence all cell phones and then stand for the middle school faculty to process in, followed by the class of 2030. Thank you very much to Emma. I welcome Colton Ryan to the stage.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 2026 8th grade recognition ceremony. As we gather here today to honor the impressive accomplishments of the class of 2030, I would like to thank you for joining us this morning to celebrate. Today's ceremony will feature speeches from student speakers, performances by our chorus and band, select awards, and the presentation of our certificates. I also have a class gift to present, so I would like our head of school, Mr. Frank, to join me at the podium now. On behalf of the 8th grade class, we would like to present a gift to Mr. Frank and the school as a thank you for all of the support, leadership, and dedication throughout the years. Throughout middle school, flexible seating has been very beneficial to middle school students by giving us a more comfortable and supportive learning environment that helps many of us stay focused and engaged in our learning. Because of that, our class gift to Mr. Frank is more middle school flexible seating options, as well as wobble feet for his own office chair as a small token of gratitude for everything he has done for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Colton. Now I welcome Laurel and Emerson to the stage.
Good morning. To describe my middle school experience, I'd like to use the title of a song by Adrienne Lenker, Not a Lot, Just Forever. Middle school is a time when we are all evolving. No matter how humbling or empowering that experience can be, it lasts forever. My middle school experience at Steward, though only 3 years, will impact me for life. I will always remember the walks to and from the bill, the PEs spent talking, the chaotic band classes, the thoughtful discussions, the connections I made, and the people I've been very lucky to know. It may have only been a smile or a walk to someone else, but it can have the biggest effect. I'm not going to lie and say the last 3 years have been perfect. We've all had days or even weeks where our motivation was low, we were tired, or we just didn't feel good. In fact, I'm sure everyone here has something they'd like to have changed, or maybe even regretted in the past years. But dwelling on things we could have done or didn't happen will not help us succeed in the moment. That is one of the strengths of this class of 2030. Even with these off times in our lives, we still kept going. And I think that shows just who this strong and inspiring group is. Even when we were sore hiking during wilderness, tired after an all-core class day, down 3 as a sports team, or overwhelmed by homework and tests, we made it through. This class is filled with hardworking, kind, and extremely creative people that I'm glad to have shared these years with. Not only would I like to thank my peers for their ability to always make me laugh, their ability to make me question humanity, and their keenness to debate everything possible, I'd also like to thank my teachers, who encouraged me to not only improve, but to become the best version of myself. Maybe it was giving me helpful comments on writing pieces, asking questions that led me to the right answer, or patiently explaining grammar concept in Spanish. I also would like to show appreciation to the middle school English department, who helped me expand my writing abilities and led me to discover new aspects of the literary world. The thank yous wouldn't be complete without thanking my family. So I'd like to give a special thank you to my mom for staying patient with me when I got extremely frustrated with homework, while maintaining her ability to listen to her overwhelmed child. I'd like to thank my dad for always listening when I wouldn't stop talking, and for sharing his perspectives on my writing pieces. Then I'd like to thank my brother. Even though we've got our fair share of arguments, always made me strive to reach his level of academic success. And for my final thank you, I'd like to thank my friends. You know, the ones you can just look at and you'll start laughing, or when the teacher says there will be groups and you immediately look at each other. I could go on and on about why I'm glad they're the ones who accompanied me during middle school, but that would be boring. So let me end with this. I want you to reflect. Ask yourself who's helped you in your life and let them know they're appreciated. A little can go a long way. Now Emerson will continue on our theme of gratitude. Thank you.
Everyone told us middle school would be the worst years of our lives. And honestly, there were days I believed them. But standing here at the end of 8th grade, the one feeling I can't shake is gratitude. Because I don't think middle school is where life gets hard. I think it's where life gets real for the first time. Long rides from an away game to 5-day core classes, and still being expected to produce and perform at your highest level. The bar was never lowered, yet somewhere along the way, we realized we stopped wanting it to. Somewhere along the way, we started working harder. Somewhere along the way, we were no longer waiting for the work to get easier, but striving to grow smarter. It's really a strange feeling. I used to look forward to breaks when I could stay a week or two away from school. Except for this winter break, I was incredibly bored. What I've come to realize is that the premium of Steward is not only the education, but the community. Work is not something I dread anymore. I've embraced it. Steward is a home away from home, where people learn to embrace the difficulty and persevere through it. The path to excellence at Steward feels better than the outcome, and I can't give enough thanks to the school for that. Lastly, to my teachers, thank you for keeping me in check, debating with me, and guiding me through my time here. To my parents, thank you for sacrificing for me and giving me the opportunity to come to a school like Steward. And lastly, to my classmates, I appreciate all the laughs, the help, and for putting up with my slight foolishness. I want to sincerely thank everyone for making my last year at Steward my best one. Thank you.
Thank you, Laurel and Emerson. Now the chorus and band will perform, so can all musicians please head to your spots? Please stand for our alma mater.
Steward School, our alma mater, ever faithful we will be. In our hearts and minds forever, we will always trust in thee. Holding high our Spartan banner, blue and gold our shield shines bright. When we're on the march to glory, we will triumph day and night. We'll remember times near ending, thoughts of you will always ring. Steward School through years forever, in strong praises we will sing.
Please be seated.
I am unwritten, can't read my mind. I'm undefined. I'm just beginning, the pen's in my hand, ending unplanned. I break tradition. Sometimes my tries are outside the lines. Yeah, we've been conditioned to not make mistakes, but I can't live that way. No.
Release your inhibitions. The rest is still unwritten.
Scale 2. Closing time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
thank you very much to the band and chorus. You can give them another round of applause. Class of 2030, on behalf of the middle school faculty and staff, I want to congratulate you on making it to this big day. We are incredibly proud of you. You can give another round of applause. I think you can feel free to clap whenever you want. There you go. Today marks a major milestone. You are standing at the summit of your middle school years. When you started middle school, this day probably felt like it was a million miles away. Since sixth grade, you've grown both physically and academically, you've matured, and you've become leaders in the middle school. But getting to this summit wasn't just a matter of waiting for the clock to run out. It was a journey filled with hard work, shared milestones, and so much growth. When I look back on your time here, I don't just see students. I see a strong community. Some highlights included seeing your incredible teamwork last year when the entire class joined forces on all facets of your 7th grade play, Matilda. Hearing Mrs. Taylor recount how the voices of the 8th grade chorus soared when you earned a well-deserved superior rating at the King's Dominion competition this spring. And witnessing your leadership when you stepped up to be true mentors and role models for the younger students during lower school field day. Across the board, you have succeeded, pushing yourselves in the classroom, shining on the stage, and excelling in athletics, with a handful of you even stepping up to compete on varsity teams this year. You've also learned how to navigate the world together, especially during the outdoor challenges at Wilderness Adventure. And it's that specific experience, being outdoors, facing obstacles, and relying on each other that I want to focus on. When I think about the journey you've been on and the longer journey of upper school and beyond that lies ahead, I am reminded of Jennifer Farr Davis. Our Bryan Innovation Lab speaker this past fall, Ms. Farr Davis is a renowned hiker and author who once held the overall fastest known time for hiking the entire Appalachian Trail, all 2,185 miles of it. There you go, clap for her. Ms. Farr Davis described for us how she spent thousands of hours putting one foot in front of the other, often in terrible weather, exhausting conditions, and with steep terrain. She can teach us a few vital lessons that I think apply to your future. First, she says, the trail is the teacher. Middle school has been your trail. Not every day was a sunny walk in the park. There were tough tests, social dynamics to figure out, and days when you probably just wanted to quit climbing. But every stumble, every difficult stretch, and every mistake taught you something about who you really are. If you never risk failure, you never find out what you're truly capable of achieving. I hope you remember that you are stronger today because of the steep and rocky parts of your middle school trail. Second, Ms. Farr Davis reminds us that true endurance is not just physical, it's mental and emotional. Upper school will be the next big mountain range. There will be moments when the homework piles up or the pressure feels heavy. When that happens, remember, you don't have to sprint to the summit. You just have to have the mental and emotional endurance to take the very next step. Finally, one of the most beautiful lessons that Ms. Farr Davis shares about the Appalachian Trail is the concept of trail angels. These are people who magically appear when a hiker needs them most, offering food, shelter, or just a word of encouragement. Class of 2030, look around this room. Look at your parents, your grandparents, your families, your teachers. You did not climb this mountain alone. These people are your trail angels. They have packed your lunches, made sure you had rides to lots of activities, helped you with math that they themselves hadn't looked at in 20 years, and cheered from the sidelines of your games and performances. Please make sure to thank your trail angels today. Eighth grade. Eighth graders, as you pack your bags for the high school trail, take the memories of your middle school years with you. Reminisce about the tough climbs, lean on your trail angels, and remember that the journey is not just about the numbers, grades, or trophies. It's about the friendships you cultivated, the strength you gained, and the knowledge you discovered along the way. Congratulations to the class of 2030. Give Enjoy the new upper school adventure, but do not forget to check in with us in the middle school from time to time. We will miss you. Thank you. Now we will switch gears to the presentations of awards. Dr. Katie Parsley will present the first awards.
Good morning. Thank you.
Thanks.
The following students are recognized for their academic achievement of earning all grades of B- and above during each of the first, second, and third marking periods. When I call your name, would you please stand and face the audience and remain standing until all names have been announced? Audience, I apologize. Contrary to Ms. Atkinson's invitation, I would appreciate everyone holding your applause until all student names have been announced. This year's 8th grade honor roll recipients are Fope Alasi, Julia Amen, Tim Bagwell, Parker Bolin, James Kaysen, John Chupp, Amira Dadani, Brooke Frankenberg, Jake Gallo, Aaron Galpern, Sabrina Galpern, Madeline Griffin, Richmond Hamilton, Julia Hepper, Wes Heron, Michael Limmer, Griffin McMillan, Ty Nguyen, Sutton Policino, Zoe Reynolds, Colton Rhine, Victoria Sessa, Fiona Simmons, Ethan Smart, Zoe Smith, Ethan Stefanik, Cam Turner, Liam Turner, Nico Weldon, Will Willits, and Kira Yan. The following students achieved heads list or all averages of A- or above for all 3 marking periods. When I call your name, please stand, face the audience, and remain standing until all names have been called. Audience, I would appreciate holding your applause until all names have been announced. This year's 8th grade heads list recipients are Tabby Akinfola Jimmy, Charlotte Arnold, Emerson Babick, Zoe Basmajan, Isla Begi, Greta Craig, Rosalie Deasy, Harper Heck, Caroline Hewitt, Emma Howard, Graylin Cafanteras Rainbow, Laurel Kaufman, Lily Kersey, Ryan Littlefield, Watson Mundy, Finley Olaf, Landon Vassis, Lockie Vokes, and Brady Webb. Impact Scholars are named among current Steward 8th graders each year. Steward Impact Scholars are awarded a $10,000 merit scholarship for upper school tuition at Steward. The criteria include character and leadership skills, involvement in community service and extracurricular activities, as well as distinguished academics. This year's recipients are Finley Olaf and Colton Ryan. The following awards were voted on by the entire middle school faculty after careful consideration of the criteria. The Peer Advocacy Award. The Peer Advocacy Award is presented to a student who excels at building empathy through servant leadership and demonstrating care for self and others. Along with advocating for individual passions, this student consistently demonstrates a genuine concern for the well-being of peers, regardless of shared identities. This student embodies this spirit through his kindness, leadership, and steady care for others. Faculty members shared examples of our award winner recognizing when another student was struggling and intentionally staying alongside them to offer encouragement, support, and positive energy. He is known for being respectful, thoughtful, and genuinely appreciative, often expressing gratitude and seeking feedback in ways that reflect both humility and maturity. This student has contributed to the school community through participation in middle school soccer, basketball, and golf, as well as serving as a Grandparents' Day speaker, admissions ambassador, and model UN representative. His consistent care for both himself and those around him makes him a deeply deserving recipient of this award. We are proud to present the Peer Advocacy Award to Brady Webb.
Good morning. Our next award is the Engagement in Service Award. The Engagement in Service Award acknowledges a student who consistently makes a positive impact on the school or greater community. This individual inspires others, communicates effectively, leads by example, seeks opportunities for volunteering, promotes teamwork, and demonstrates initiative, responsibility, and integrity. This student exemplifies quiet and consistent leadership through the many ways she serves the community without seeking recognition. Faculty members noted her humility, dependability, and willingness to step in wherever needed, always focused on supporting the group rather than drawing attention to herself. Whether participating in Spirit Squad, dance committee, athletics, including basketball, soccer, volleyball, and cross country, district chorus, or summer service as an SEA, this award winner shows up fully and encourages others to do the same. Teachers and coaches shared that she leads by example both in the classroom and on the court, taking time to support younger students and anyone who may need guidance or encouragement. Her teamwork, integrity, and servant leadership were especially evident during wilderness experiences, where she consistently demonstrated care for others and a strong sense of responsibility. She has contributed broadly to the school community, making her a truly deserving recipient of this award. We are proud to present the Engagement in Service Award to Lockie Vokes. Our next award is the Inspiration Award. The Middle School Inspiration Award recognizes a student who exemplifies resilience, encouragement, a positive attitude, and a growth mindset. This award acknowledges an individual who actively fosters a supportive environment for others with unwavering positivity and a commitment to growth. This year's Inspiration Award winner is consistently described as someone who intentionally chooses community, supports those around her, and approaches both challenges and opportunities with resilience and optimism. She's deeply committed to her relationships with her family and makes intentional choices to show up, support, and recognize them. In the same way, she supports her peers and even younger students too. One teacher reflected on this student's experience in cross country, where she finished last in a race, but never stopped running, never lost her composure, and crossed the finish line with determination and grace. That moment became a powerful reflection of the perseverance and growth mindset she demonstrates in all areas of her life. Whether navigating peer challenges with maturity, encouraging younger students during advisory, or stepping up to help others and get audience participation during events like SpartaFest, this student consistently leads with positivity and care. Her involvement across the school community reflects both her energy and dedication. She has participated in athletics, Model UN, JSUM, and Student Council. Faculty members also highlighted her perseverance within SEA, noting that she has continued to run each year since 6th grade and has become a trusted and dependable leader within the organization, even making sure we know what day it is during announcements. Her enthusiasm, resilience, school spirit, and commitment to others make her an incredibly deserving recipient of the Inspiration Award. Please join us in congratulating this year's Inspiration Award recipient, Madeline Griffin. The Robust Academics Award. The Robust Academics Award celebrates a middle school student who demonstrates a commitment to academics through a passion for learning and dedication to academic responsibilities. The recipient of this award also met requirements for Heads List throughout the 2025 to 2026 school year. This student exemplifies a genuine love of learning and intellectual curiosity. Teachers shared that our award winner consistently seeks deeper understanding, engages in thoughtful and mature conversations, and approaches learning with both enthusiasm and determination. Whether discussing complex topics in writing, expanding his vocabulary in Spanish, or independently learning new artistic techniques, this student demonstrates a desire not only to succeed, but to continue growing. Teachers also noted his willingness to seek feedback and embrace the learning process. They specifically noted how he not only notices, but appreciates the adults and is always willing to have a conversation. He has shown tremendous growth throughout his middle school journey, developing greater maturity, confidence, and appreciation for the perspectives of both peers and teachers. Beyond the classroom, this student brings the same dedication to athletics, studying the game of basketball carefully and willingly sharing insights and encouragement with younger students, even encouraging some lower school students during his own basketball tryout process with the common message, you have to try and be proud of what you do. His curiosity, work ethic, and commitment to continuous improvement make him a truly deserving recipient of the Robust Academics Award. We are proud to present the Robust Academics Award to Emerson Babbitt. I'll now ask Ms. Atkinson and Mr. Frank to the podium to present our final award.
The Steward Award, which is the most prestigious award given to a middle school student. The inscription reads, "The Steward Award is presented to that student who best exemplifies the characteristics of integrity, commitment to academic achievement, high moral standards, and sensitivity to others." This year's recipient embodies the spirit of stewardship through integrity, consistency, and quiet but powerful leadership. Faculty members describe her as a student who is effortlessly herself, especially when engaging in thoughtful and sometimes sensitive classroom discussions, and who actively encourages others to share their perspectives in a respectful and open environment. She is curious, thoughtful, and fully committed to doing her best in all areas of school life. Although she may not always be the most outwardly visible leader, this student's impact is felt deeply across the community. Teachers and peers recognize her as somebody who consistently does the right thing and elevates the experiences of those around her. She has been a leader in band, representing Steward at all district, while also contributing meaningfully to newspaper, creative writing club, advisory, and athletics, including serving as a captain on both her middle school field hockey and lacrosse teams. This student's leadership is especially evident in how she supports others, from mentoring young students in advisory and various clubs to voluntarily assisting and supporting a peer in Spanish class. She also played a key role in initiatives such as the SCA's Operation Dining Commons, demonstrating reliability, professionalism, and poise in representing the middle school to the entire school leadership team. Through her service, academics, and daily interactions, she consistently strengthens her community and models the values of the Steward Award. We are honored and proud to present this year's Steward Award to Laurel Kaufman. Congratulations to all our award recipients. Now I will ask Ann Robbins, Katie Parsley, Bobby Policino, and Dan Frank to help with the presentation of certificates of achievement.
All right, 8th graders, y'all ready? Yeah? First group, please go ahead and stand up. Tabby Folashade Akinfola Jimmy. Mopape Falua Alasi. Julia Catherine Amen. Charlotte Rose Arnold. Emerson Abe Babick. Henry Lawson Bagwell. Joseph Timothy Bagwell. Eighth graders, just a reminder, Miss Frankenberg's in the middle of the room for you, okay? Thanks. Zoe Camila Basmajian. Grayson T. Bernier. Isla Elizabeth Bagey. Parker Lee Ayers Bolin. Caden Darrell Brown. James Michael Kaysen. Will the second group please stand? John Andrew Chupp. Greta Craig. Amira Daldani. Rosalie Kira Deasy. Brooke Alexis Frankenberg. Jacob Thomas Gallo. Aaron Tolek Galpern. Sabrina Page Galpern. Madeline Cohen Griffin. Charles Conrad Gunther. Richmond Albert Hamilton. Harper Lynn Heck. Julia Kincaid Hepper. Will the third group please stand? Wes Heron. Caroline Zolikoffer Hewitt. Emma Grace Howard. Graylin E. Cafanteris Rambo. Laurel Leah Kaufman. Lillian Rebecca Kersey. Michael Limmer. Ryan Olivia Littlefield. Lucy Ellen Millette. Griffin Angus McMillan. Watson Adams Mundy II. Ty Nguyen. Finley Olaf. Will the next group please stand? All remaining students. Sutton James Policino. Zoe Lorraine Reynolds. Colton Dean Rhine. Sebastian Arthur Rose. Victoria Isabel Sessa. Gavin Cole Shepley. Fiona Ann Simmons. Ethan William Smart. Zoe Annabelle Smith. Ethan Stefanik. Cameron Turner. Liam Turner. Landon Timothy Patrick Vassis. Lachlan Vokes. Brady Oliver Webb. Nico Weldon. Will Willits. Kira Yuru Yan. Congratulations again to the class of 2030. Now, if Zoe B. and Tabby will come to the stage for some closing remarks.
This ceremony not only marks the end of a phenomenal school year and the conclusion of our middle school career, but it signifies our transition into high school. Over the past 3 years, I have learned that middle school is akin to metamorphosis. We are beginning to grow, be independent, and discover our own interests. During this transition, I realized that it is important we feel supported by our peers to help us battle whatever challenges we may face and prepare for the future. Steward Middle School is a place where we are lucky enough to be bolstered and encouraged by our classmates. We are also fortunate enough to have passionate faculty who greet us daily with smiling faces. Steward pays attention to the little things. offering us whatever accommodations we may need. While we worked hard to respect due dates and practice writing proper emails, the admin played a key role in organizing everything for our grade. Mrs. Atkinson, Dr. Parsley, and Mrs. Robbins provided guidance throughout middle school. Our parents helped us study and cheered us on from the sidelines of sports games, while also making sacrifices that, no matter how great or small, made our lives so much better. Our teachers filled their classes with rigor and wisdom and jumped at any chance they had to improve the lives of their students, while working exceptionally hard to make our middle school years memorable and ensure a successful future for us. To every individual in the class of 2030, each of you is an important member of this grade and are part of what made middle school so memorable. You have filled the past 3 years with spirited debate and laughter. There are countless memories from Friendsgiving, Triple C, the 7th grade play Matilda, and lower school field day. We learned about supporting and engaging one another, global creation myths, analyzing historical evidence, laughing in the face of adversity, and so much more. There were lunch table discussions on practically everything under the sun, which encouraged us to question how we think about and engage with the world. You never failed to make the environment one full of happiness and laughter. You each demonstrated enthusiasm and a willingness to grow as we encountered new challenges, and were always prepared to move up to the next level. I am extremely thankful for the banter and laughter that was shared when we were supposed to be doing work, and the comedic relief you have never failed to deliver. While I learned a lot from the teachers, you all taught me tremendous lessons about life and what it means to be a kid. It's the little things that you did day to day that kept life interesting, just like the little things that Steward did to help us prepare for upper school and beyond. I cannot believe that 3 years have passed, but I wouldn't have changed anything about them. While middle school was full of memories, high school will be full of so many more, and they too will certainly include some significant life lessons. Class of 2030. Remember, wherever the wind may carry you, you will always be a Steward Spartan. So continue to pursue your goals and make your Steward family proud. Congratulations on all of your hard work that got you to today, and good luck in high school and beyond. Now our classmate Tabby will be sharing her memories of middle school.
Good morning, family members, teachers, and the remarkable class of 2030. Continuing on Zoe's idea regarding metamorphosis in middle school, 8th grade marks a massive step from middle school into our journeys toward becoming adults. I mean, think about it. We started off our lives learning our names, our numbers, and how to read. Now, we're writing complex essays, delivering speeches, and multiplying trinomials, whatever that means. Even after a long year, all of this 8th grade stuff can still feel a bit confusing. So, I'd like to sum up our journey using something we learned back in junior kindergarten, the alphabet. A is for the amazing hard work, not just from us, but from our parents and teachers who dedicated so much to get us here. B is for the bright futures, sitting, waiting, and growing all around this room today. C, D, E, and F stand for our creativity and the driving forces that helped us truly excel, whether in extracurriculars like Model UN and sports or through the fine arts. G is for the gratitude we have for this community, while H and I represent the hopes we have for upper school and the inspirations that drive us to do our best. J is for the joy we feel seeing the smiling faces of our teachers, and K is for the knowledge we've been lucky enough to gain from them. L is for the love we have for our friends, the people who have been through everything with us and wouldn't change a thing about us for the world. They're the ones who have seen us in every state, happy, sad, anxious, and let's face it, mostly just irritated. M is for all the Mondays we got through with absolutely no complaints at all to get this far. And N is for never mind, because let's be honest, we never actually got used to Mondays. O is for our optimism, and P is for the perseverance it took to build the bonds we share today. Q is for our questions and curious personalities that brought our most bizarre ideas into existence. R and S represent our readiness for the future and how grateful we are to Steward for giving us this foundation. T is for our class's talent, and U is for how we will use those talents in years to come. V and W are for our vibes and wins, the way we can make a whole classroom erupt in laughter, and how we loudly celebrate each other's success. X is for xylophone. It sounds random. It sounds random, but it represents all the random facts we've learned. Like in kindergarten, when we learned that xylophone starts with an X, even though everyone was convinced it started with a Z. Or in 5th grade, when we learned that sharks have been in existence longer than some trees. Or even this year, when we discovered that we absolutely love to debate with each other and tease each other like siblings. Y is for you. Every single one of you in this room has made an impact on this school and on someone's life. You matter, you are capable, and you deserve every bit of success coming your way. And finally, Z. Z is for the zeal and determination we've shown in this chapter and that we will carry with us into the next. Upper school is going to be a big change, but looking at the intelligent, passionate students across this room, I can't wait to see the great things we will accomplish together. Thank you.
Thank you to Zoe and Tabby. It truly takes a village to get to this day, so I have plenty of people to thank. First of all, a huge thank you to the middle school faculty for the hard work they do each and every day. Give them a round of applause. I would also like to give a special shout out to Kristen Frater, Elisa Kovac, Corbin Orgain, Ann Robbins, Susan Samford, and E.J. Watkins, who are headed on to new adventures. We will certainly miss you and wish you all the best. I want to publicly thank Kelly Frankenberg, the Parents Association Middle School Rep, and 8th grade parent representative Venetia Johnson for their hard work with the class of 2030. Your help planning middle school events and treats for the faculty have been truly amazing and greatly appreciated. Finally, I would like to give a special thank you to Ben Brown, Stephanie Bolin, Taylor Brewer, Ryan Gallagher, Nan Semmelman, and our amazing housekeeping and maintenance crews for help organizing this ceremony. Now I would like to invite Bobby Policino, Director of the Upper School, to the podium.
Class of 2030, congratulations. Small window into my life next year. You've successfully navigated all the ups and downs of middle school, completing all the requirements that have been asked of you, and in some cases, you went above and beyond. You're prepared for the next step along the journey, and if we continue the metaphor from today about the mountains, behind every mountain is another mountain. But that shouldn't seem scary, that shouldn't seem daunting, because each mountain prepares you for the next one. You are prepared by the steps that you take and by working with the people alongside of you, perhaps the trail angels. Some insider information to you, class of 2030, is that it's been determined I should be a 9th grade advisor next year. I don't know if that means I'll be your trail angel or if I'll be stepping down to the middle school to ask Ms. Atkinson to be mine. But on behalf of the students, faculty, and administration, I would like to officially welcome you to the upper school. For those of you transitioning to new schools, we wish you all the best. We hope that you please visit. Have a fantastic summer, and we look forward to seeing you in August. Thank you.
Congratulations again to the class of 2030, and thank you for joining us to celebrate them today. Please stand as the class of 2030 recesses out. You will be able to meet up with your new upper schooler in the art gallery or lobby. Have a great summer.